Hello, everyone.
Hello, hello, hello.
Welcome to Piccadilly Stampin.
All right, all right, all right.
All right, Matthew McConaughey right there.
Dazed and confused.
So let's give it a few minutes to see if we can get some people to join us. Okay. Looks like
Madison, hello.
hello. All right. I'm just going through my list. How's everyone doing this evening? Anybody out there, Bill?
No, they're out there. No one's answering yet. But...
Okay. Oh, let's see here. Okay, I see Karen, I see Janet, I see Nancy, I see Angie, I see Laura, I see Kristen.
Hi, Jean.
I
Karen.
see Jean. There we go. Sherry.
Sherry.
Karen.
Hertz.
Tyson.
Sherry Tyson.
Yeah. Let's see who else we got on here. Has Beth Ann or Joy showed up?
Jean from North Dakota. You can keep your snow.
Yeah, we don't want any snow.
Hi, Kelly.
Let's see. I invited both of them because I know that they like to come too. Kelly, which Kelly? Kelly Erickson, hello. Kathy Walton, hello.
Fran.
Fran's in here.
Mm-hmm.
Aw, I just love that girl.
Yeah. About 20 people, so.
Okay, so let's get going just because there's a lot of... I want to show everyone my new
Sparkling
nail
nails.
wraps that I had put on. Yeah, they're pretty holographic. This is called Tokyo Lights. And actually, I ordered some more sets that'll be coming in because I like it. I like it that sparkly. All right. Actually, my friend Kelly sells these, so if you guys need any, let me know. I can hook you up.
Beth Ann from Philadelphia.
Woo, Beth Ann! We were just talking about you today. We were like, woohoo, Beth Ann's coming. Because of your post.
Nicole?
Oh, yeah, she's from Ireland.
From Ireland,
She
yep.
stays
she
up.
said she managed to stay awake tonight. Last week she fell asleep.
Yes, well, it's a 6-hour time zone difference from her to us.
It's like
so
2 o'clock in the morning or 1 o'clock in the morning.
yeah, so we don't expect you to, but it's nice to have someone from Ireland visiting us. Every now and again, we'll get an Aussie too, you know. But okay, I just wanted to send out a reminder about the 3D embossing folder. Our new embossing folders, if you get them with the 3D, and you have a big shot that we used to sell, you do need to use the 3D embossing folder to run them through. And I wanted to let everyone know about that. I was helping a friend do one of her home classes, and I noticed that people didn't know about that yet still. The new plates, let me just show you. Here's one of the old plates that we used to have done, and these were done by Stizik from Stampin' Up. And these would run through fine. Our new plates with the 3D, and for something you can never find it. But, nope, that's not it. They are thinner. And so, oh my goodness. Here, hammered metal. So they're thinner than what the old ones were, and so you need just a little bit thicker of a plate. That item number is 149658. They're $10, and they make it adaptable to your machine. So quick little notice on that, since I noticed some people still don't know about that. Oh, Bill, it's Paper Pumpkin. Now,
Yep.
For the Winter Wonders kit, that has gone... that was done October 10th, but if you want to get in on the tags kit, you still can. There's time. A lot of times, you guys, if you wait just right, even if you missed out on signing up for this month, sometimes they'll have sets that they have extras. Yeah, so you might be able to get in on it. But the following one in November is the tags kit. So just wanted to let you guys know about that. Again, the new reusable bags, it is as you get them get them now because once they're sold out, they're gone.
Man.
Hi, Laura. Thanks for joining us. Of course, the holiday catalog. Listen, you guys, I have about 2 packs left of these, 2 complete full packs. So if you don't have a demonstrator and you would like me to be your demonstrator, I would love to send one of these out to you. All you have to do is just leave me a message right here on Facebook and I will get one out into the mail snippy snappy before the holidays are over with. So I really don't want to have a bunch of these books hanging out and not having a good home. I'd rather give them to somebody. So let me know. Also, November 1, this Christmas time suite is gonna come out. It's right now it's in the pre-order for demonstrators, but it's gonna come out for you guys. This thing offers everything. So you get this beautiful distinctive stamp set, which it looks like it's a 2-step stamp set on top of it, some dies, some beautiful paper, some gold glitter enamel dots, some gold shimmer ribbon, and this charming bracelet. You can get the whole set in one. Or you can order it out piece by piece, whatever you really want with it. But it's absolutely beautiful. That comes available November 1st. However, if you wanted to get it early, all you'd have to do is join my team, and then you too could pre-order because you would, plus you get it at a discount because...
No kidding.
Yeah. So you could put it in your starter kit if you wanted to. And it has everything to kind of get going, which is awesome. The other thing is the fabulous paper trimmer. It is out. It's only available to demonstrators. We're going to be using it a little bit tonight. And I just wanted to mention that this is something, if you want to get your hands on it right away, join my team. You get a discount on everything that you order. It's awesome. And I have a really fun team. So we'd love to have you. I posted something today, 69 days until Christmas, Bill.
I know.
69 days. So Stampin' Up! is showing that there's 25 products under $25. There are more than 25 products under $25. But there's some really good stuff where you can make. In fact, I am ordering something for my pearls for Christmas that I'm going to make for them, and I'm able to decorate it up with some boxes I've got coming that's not listed on here. So awesome sauce.
Awesome sauce.
That's right. I still have my 4-month online PDF workshop series from September to December. September through December. And so if you buy any of the sets that are listed on here, and if you need more information, I can mail that to you. Just message me here on Facebook. But when you buy the set, then you would get coordinating project bundle with at least 5 projects per bundle. So it doesn't matter what order you buy them in. If there's something you want, like the Merry Moose or the Harvest Hellos, either one, whatever, but there's a PDF file in this that you would get for free just from ordering from me. And I also have Piccadilly perks. So these kind of go hand in hand, and you're going to see me do a couple of things that kind of go hand in hand. Most of these sets are at least $35, which is awesome, because if you're going to do that, then you are also going to get Piccadilly perks. By the way, did Marcia show up?
I haven't seen her.
Okay. Marcia, you're on a roll, girl. So she has partaked in this. I think this is the 4th or 5th time since it started. This is kind of an initial trial program for me, but it is a reward system just for being a loyal customer to Piccadilly Stamping. So this is not something through Stampin' Up, it's through me. So every time you purchase $35 or more, then for every $35 purchase, you will get a letter to the word Piccadilly. There's 10 letters, collect them all, and then you will get a $25 shopping.
Marcia says she's here.
Okay, yay, Marcia. A $25 shopping spree on me, plus I'm going to pay the shipping and the tax on that. So it's about a $35 value. And I just think this has been an awful Good program that I've started. A couple of you, Cynthia's taken me up on it. There's been a few, Laura's, I think, taken me up on it. So it's just an extra way to get freebies and money into your pocket. And it's kind of my hello and thank you for staying a loyal customer to me. So with that said, let me just show you. I found a couple of cards hidden, and I don't know if I showed them to you or not before. This little card was sent to me. This was from my friend Bev. So stinking cute. I love it, love it, love it. I love the splattering in the background. So thank you, Bev. This one was from my friend Beth Ann, and I can't remember if I showed it or not before. She actually sent me this. It's been a few weeks. But thank you, Beth Ann. This thing is super cute. I loved this paper. This was my favorite paper in that set. So love it. Marcia, my friend Marcia sent this to me. There's so much detail in this. I love this. She spent special postage to send this to me. I think I'm going to have to put this. I normally have a place where I put the newest cards and I kind of rotate them. But this one's kind of a little block, and I think I might have to find a place up in here. So it uses the daisy lane, and she's got the scattered sequins and stuff. But then she even texturized the smile on here in the back, and I think that's so cute. So thank you, Marcia. My friend France, love her dearly. She's going to be watching this in the replay. She sent me this card, and I just have to tell you, I just have to read it to you. This is what it says. Thinking of you. Just wanted to let you know how much I enjoy your Wednesday videos. Isn't that sweet?
Well, that's awesome.
I know. And then I gotta show you this. I'm gonna hide the address, but she even had, I'm a huge Beatles fan, and she's got a John Lennon. That's kind of a thing. I noticed she posts some things every now and again, and it had a John Lennon forever stamp, so I like that. And then this one is from Melinda, and I don't have this stamp set yet, but from this card, I honestly feel like maybe I want it.
Hi, Joy.
Hi, Joy. So I like how she did the color. Do you see the colorization? So
Looks good.
she either did the rock and roll technique or she did sponging on the edge. Either way, absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, you do the rock and roll technique. That's just getting up out of bed, old man. You put those away. Thank you so much. I have to, we tease a lot. I have to let you guys know, this is a good man. So I asked him tonight, I said, what is your favorite, what's the favorite, how did I word it?
Your favorite day?
What was your favorite day of your life so far? And he said,
The day I married you.
I'm telling you what. That wasn't that long ago.
No, it wasn't.
No, but boy, I talk about how to train them up good, huh? So, tonight's first project, this host code, by the way, BKQNUSDB, that goes until the 29th of this month. And I appreciate you using it. Unless you have an order over 150, then I want you to get the host rewards. Also, if you would be so kind as to share my video. So tonight I'm going to
spread the love.
Yeah. I'm trying to get the word out there just as a home business, and I surely could use the extra advertisement for me. Tonight we've got some really cute cards, and the first one's a little easier, but it's so much fun. And Laura's on here, isn't she? So Laura, when I designed this card, I was thinking of you. I just want you to know that. We're going to be using the scallop circles, only I've got stuff kind of pre-done, almost, except for one. Well, that's because of how I'm doing the stamping on this. But I'm going to be using the Snow Front stamp set, and then I wanted a sentiment, so I'm going to be using the Itty Bitty Christmas. I do want to point out, even though I'm just using one sentiment off of here, do I have that logged on? I don't. Is that it does have dies that come with it. absolutely beautiful set. And if you buy them together, you get an extra 10% off. And since I've got this out, I'm just going to pull this out right now for what I want on this stamp set. But this reminds me of my cousin Laura. She purchased the stamp set, and then when she did, I was like, I gotta have it. So I get accused of making people do things. Oh, you show me that and then I have to buy it. You show me that and I have to buy it. Well, some of you people do the same thing to me. So we're going to make a pretty card using this set. I think I'm going to set this here, though, if that's okay.
Oh, that's fine.
But I'm going to have to use the... any questions or anything so far?
Not yet.
Okay. So you can see I'm going to use the photopolymer and a rubber stamp set. Now, I myself personally like the image stamped out better in the rubber, but I love the versatility of the photopolymer, so let's get going on this. There's a lot of stamping on this one. This is kind of, both cards are kind of more detailed than my normal. So we're going to start off with a card base, and this is in the Pretty Peacock. And of course, now, anybody watching overseas, we use A2 cards here. So this is cut at 5.5 and by 8.5, and then scored at 4 1/4. And then, I don't know if you can see this, but in Pretty Peacock, I ran through our embossing folder of, in fact, I just had that out, didn't I? The pine wood planks. I ran it through to give a little texture behind there. And so I'm going to go ahead and make this as our background and glue that on. You guys, make sure Bill's doing his job, and when you have questions that...
I am. Said they like to hear me in the background, and I said I feel like Ed McMahon with Johnny Carson.
And you know what? If there's anybody younger watching, they probably won't even know who that is.
No, but this crowd probably does.
I don't think Madison knows.
Who Johnny Carson is?
I don't think she knows.
No, probably not.
Madison, do you know who Johnny Carson is? She doesn't know Life Before a Microwave. So why would she know Johnny Carson?
Oh, probably not.
Yeah. Okay, so there I've set my card base up. Okay. Set that aside. And then I want to bring in a piece of Whisper White, and I'm going to bring my little Stampin' Pierce mat.
Nicola from Ireland wants to know who Johnny Carson is. Late night TV here in America. from the 70s.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to use some purple posy because now we have the purple posy stamp pad. It is available for those who haven't gotten it. And I chose purple posy.
Ooh, purple posy.
I chose purple posy because I live in America, and I'm going to do some mountains, and the song is Purple Mountain Majesty.
Yep.
So I decided I'm using purple posy. I don't care if it's a Christmas card. And so I'm going to stamp it on. Now, be creative. Every single one of these cards comes out a little bit different. So here's my purple mountains in the background. And then let's get out some Pretty Peacock. Can you guys see that? If you see that, it looks like a watercolor wash. It's supposed to.
That is awesome.
Thank you. And then Pretty Peacock ink pad. And this is just...
Is this the first time you've used purple posy, isn't it?
No. I've not been...
Since it's been redone?
Yes, it's, yeah.
Okay.
I want to try to find every way I can to
Get it out there, yep.
incorporate purple posy. I really do like it. So this is like some trees and like some hills. So we're just going to kind of make this up as we go because this is my Bob Ross card.
Bob Ross.
Happy little tree right there.
Happy trees.
Let's do another one over here, and let's just kind of hook them together and have them overlapping on our mountainscape here, okay?
Another happy little tree.
Another happy little tree.
Just feeling away.
Now, if I have just a single tree here, and I'm gonna come back to that. I think what I'm gonna do is go in with some Seaside spray. These are in colors, by the way, so far. So these are this year's in colors. And this is like, I'm gonna call it a little lake or something. So I just need to determine where I like my little lake. And I think it's gonna live right there.
It's gonna live right there in front?
Yeah. I tried to get Bill to watch Bob Ross with me one time with this painting. I used to love to paint and stuff in high school. That is an absolute put him to sleep.
Yeah, if you ever get insomnia and you can't go to sleep,
Bob
on
Ross.
Netflix, Bob Ross, and about 2 episodes in, Happy Little Trees will put you to sleep.
So, anyway, so now I've got a single tree here, and I think I'm just going to go around and I'm going to kind of fill in, and I'll do one, and then since it's stamped off, it's a little bit lighter. I don't care. I kind of like that, actually. I like the differences. So we're building up kind of a little scene, and I never know how each one of them is going to turn out. I just get going on it. I'm going to take some soft...
Beth Ann says Bob is soothing.
Soothing. He's soothing, all right.
Soft voice.
He soothes Bill right into lulls him right into a coma. I'm weird that I like Bob Ross, but I actually do. I love his style of painting. It reminds me of what I used to do. Okay, so I've got a couple of little deer here, and I've got soft suede, and so I'm going to put them kind of in the picture here, kind of over everything else. So you guys see how I'm building this up. And now that I have that, I'm going to go back with my tree because I feel like that's just a little too... Now, I want to cut this out. So I build the scene, and then I'm going to use the oval cutout, and then I'm going to determine where I like it. I think I like part of that mountain in there. Okay, so
what are you doing now?
Well, I was just building a scene, and then I'm showing them that I get it to where I like it, and then I can determine where I want to cut it out. I mean, it just depends on what you're going to do. For me, I think I want to have that purple mountain over here and part of this deer. So I'm just going to run this really quick through the Big Shot. And I'll be doing some Big Shot work here in just a little bit that I'll put in front of the...
Now, Kathy Walton says that reminds her of watching hunting shows with her husband. She goes right to sleep with those.
Kind of like watching...
Bob Ross, yeah. She likes watching Bob Ross.
Yeah, I do too. It's artistic, and that's something that I like. You know, I've started watching woodworking shows with Bill, so on Iowa Public Television. Okay, so see, some of the scene is taken out, but I've cut it out now where I want it, and I think it's really cute. So let me put this here. And then we're going to use this scrap again. Isn't that cute? So I took on the scalloped, I took the ovals with the scalloped oval, and this is a piece of Seaside spray because I felt like that matched really well. And I'm going to go ahead and just glue that on. So really this is just kind of being your own Bob Ross without having to have a whole lot of painting abilities. You know, it kind of gives you your own canvas, and I love that.
Like your happy trees.
That's right. Now, this isn't enough for me.
You need more?
Well, kind of a glitz hound.
Uh-oh.
So we're going to bring out the Wink Stella because that ice, I think, needs to shimmer a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and paint on. I got to squeeze it down the tube here a little bit because this is kind of a frosty picture, you know. So we're going to give that ice a little shimmer, and I'll bring this up close to the camera when I'm done. I want to get kind of under his tummy. And it doesn't matter if it goes a little outside the lines, because nothing in nature... Man, I am turning into Bob Ross, aren't I? Nothing in nature is perfect. Okay, so let me hold this up. I'll have to stand to see if they can see this, but can you see the little shimmers? I don't know if they show or not. But there we go.
I haven't caught up with you yet, so.
Okay. Let's put that there. And I'm going to let that dry just a minute off to the side. And we're going to take this piece. I might as well use this scrap piece down below. And I'm going to take that Peace and Happiness is what I chose out of that Itty Bitty Christmas. And I'm just going to ink that up in the, I almost called it Twinkle Twide. Pretty Peacock. I had one of my downline at on stage, and she couldn't say tranquil tide. Now I can't say it correctly either. So it came out Twinkle Twide. So I stamped the Peace and Happiness, and I want to use the classic label punch, and I'm going to punch this out. Just kind of center it, turn it upside down and center it. And punch. Easy. Now I know that there was some stuff on the other side, but it's going to be hidden, so no big deal. Okay, let's bring our base back. And of course we're going to have to get some dimensionals out here. So I'm a little bit of a dimensional hog, and Joy and my mother can gripe about being overkill all they want.
Hello, Barb.
Hi, Barb. Is that Aunt Barb?
Mm-hmm.
Welcome, welcome. Okay, so now let's take these dimensionals off. Maybe. And let's glue this down here. I'm going to stick it kind of like there. And then I'm going to put this one on. Did Kristen Tatum make it?
Yep, Kristen's on. Cindy from
That
Minnesota's on.
Means Franklin's on. And
Hello,
Franklin,
Franklin,
we just got done listening to your favorite song in the world. We should say hello to Emma.
Emma
And Colton, too. Okay, so far, so good. These little snowflake sequins, they just get me to giggle. And they made me so happy. This little set is just going to last me forever and ever. I was really thrilled with it. But we got to have some sequins, right? So let me get in here and let's pick some snowflakes out. Let's put one there. And there's snowflakes, stars. But I'm going to be specific. I want snowflakes. Oops. Because I think they're the perfect size for this. Oops, there's one, but it's got a silvery thing. Where did it go? There's the silvery thing. Oh, it's stuck to my finger, you guys. And then one more. They say to do things in threes, it's supposed to be aesthetically pleasing to the eye.
Is that why there's always 3 UFOs together?
Is there?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? You just said that and you don't know?
Every picture I've seen.
I've never noticed that. I don't believe in that, but okay. Unless you're from another. Okay, so
You got a phone home.
I'm going to put, when they're little like this.
Uh-oh. You're shaking that one pretty hard.
Yeah. Well, I just do a little bit of green glue because otherwise the glue dots, boy, that one was tough.
Yeah.
The glue dots tend to be too big, and then everything like hair and lint gets stuck to it. So I just put a little bitty dot of glue on. Maybe a little more than that. Unless my finger's sticky now. So what do you guys think of this card while I'm gluing it?
They love it.
Are they saying that?
Mm-hmm.
Or do you just...
Like how they put the two snowflakes closer together.
Yeah.
On the bottom of the right image.
Yeah, I just, they say to do a triangle, but every now and again I just do my own thing. So...
Nicole says she loves it.
Awesome, huh? Okay. So there's our first card. And again, this was Snowflake Sequins. And it's got silver and stars. This is good for like shaker cards. It doesn't have hearts.
They love it. Very cute. I'm loving it.
Awesome. Thank you guys. Thank you. So if you like this one, Laura, that was for you. I might even send it to you for Christmas. Now we're going to do, I always do one that's kind of stepped up, and it's really not hard. It just, there's a little few more steps to it, but pretty. I love that wood grain background. I think that really adds to it. And that'd be good to like even send a single man. So you will have to move that because I am going to be doing some big shot work.
Big shot work. Woohoo!
Yeah. But let's get this started. We're also going to be using the new Stampin' trimmer. And we have all kinds of good stuff.
Wow, that's a big basket.
Yeah, it is a big basket. So I did not, this is why I count on Joy. I did not remember the name of this DSP, Joy, the one for the holiday. I think it's Come Gather Together paper, but I never remember it. But it's got, this would look good in the wood print too. It's got amazing colors. One of the things that I saw is the Mary Merlot with the Cajun Craze. I would have never, ever in a million years thought of this combination. But look at this. Isn't this gorgeous? And with the pretty peacock, look at that. Just absolutely, look at the colors in this. The gingham, the wood is so beautiful. And I have a card coming up here recently that'll be coming up in the next few weeks using this. It's so pretty. Pretty? Did I say that? Really?
Pretty.
But tonight we're going to be using, well, I got to cut this one. It's got like a dotted Swiss on burlap. And let me pull this aside. Isn't that really pretty? Oh, it was the one with the beautiful color combination. So we're going to be using this. And just because I am who I am, the stamp set that we're using is Gather Together and then the Gathered Leaves dies. And I have a couple out because I'm going to be showing you how to use them. At first, I wasn't quite sure about this set, but when I saw people doing stuff with it, I went, oh, I have to have it. Gather Together DSP. Okay, so where to start? Let's start with our card base. I'm using a piece of, I hope I don't need that, Early Espresso for my card base. And as you see, I've got some of the leaves and stuff cut out because I didn't want this process to go on until midnight, especially since people are in Ireland watching me. I feel kind of like privileged here. Woohoo! Okay, so I'm going to take this DSP, and I just wanted to show you a couple of things. I'm in love with this trimmer, and I really am, and I tell the truth if I like stuff or if I don't like stuff. I mean, I've always been a fan of the guillotine cutters, that's for sure, but I really do like this one. One of the things that I like for card makers, this is great. It's lightweight to carry. You don't have to open it up to cut 6 inches because this goes right to 6 inches. So you don't have to open it up. But this is smart on their arm that they have the line going on the line for the cutter going on the 5.5. For those of us who are here in the United States, all you have to do is line it up, and I want to do this side because the other side is cut crooked. Line it up, put it down. Oh, well, I could probably put my blades up, and just hold on to it, cut.
There's actually a correction to the name. It's called Come Together.
Come Together, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Come Together DSP.
Yeah. The DSP stands for Designer Series Paper.
That's right.
For those new people.
Oh, that's right. Bill, you're awesome. I am, he says.
I am.
I just love having you as my assistant. So I'm going to start by making my my card base. I'm not doing any background stamping or anything. I'm going to use this beautiful, can you see that it's burlap with like a dotted Swiss in it? I think it's so pretty, even though I like this side. But for what I'm going for, the rustic look that I'm going for, I chose the other side so that my leaves would stand off the paper. So I'm going to do a bead of glue here going around, and I'm just going to kind of center this down the middle from one side to the other. Isn't that awesome? Pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay. Love, love. We're going to put that away, and I'm going to take the early espresso that I was using for the card base, but instead of black, I thought I'd do more fall color. We have this beautiful maple leaf, so I'm going to go ahead and stamp the maple leaf here. I'm going to put these in here too. Thank you. Oh, I need this one thing for tonight's drawing. That bow can go in there. All right. And then I just dropped my leaf.
Leaves down.
I did.
Like the outside. Falling all over the place.
So I'm going to cut this out with the Big Shot, which is a really easy process. For those of you who have seen it before, let me pull in my Big Shot. My well-worn. Now you tell me if I'm on screen with this, will you? Or if I have to turn it the other way. And I'm also going to take this leaf that embosses as well as cuts, and I'm going to cut it out at the same time. Let's see. Am I on there? I'll get up and look here real quick. I think I am. I think you guys can see that. So I'm going to run this through.
Yeah, it was on.
Okay, great. So here are the images that I'm left with. I have a very well-worn plate, so they sometimes stick. I want to show you this. So you can see the little embossed veins in there, and I've cut that out. But I want to show you another trick. With this same die that I just did, I'm going to take my Stampin' Spritzer. These are like $3 for 2 of them. They're awesome. And just with water in it, I'm going to spritz my paper. It's okay that it's fairly wet. I mean, I think you get a deeper groove in it. So I'm going to put this in here again.
Yep, you showed us this a couple weeks ago.
Did I? No, I didn't.
I think so.
I showed you.
No. But anyway, it's a good thing to know.
I don't think I did. All right, now I'm going to pull this out. I want to show you the difference with water and without water on the embossed die. So here's the one I did without water. Let me stand up here. And here's the one I did with water. Can you see the difference in how it makes two different colors out of that paper?
Looks awesome.
Can you see that?
Awesome sauces.
Isn't that pretty? So I know it is. It's absolutely gorgeous. So let's get going with putting this card together. I don't want to lose those dies, so I'm putting that in there. But before we do, I want to take, this is the Mary Merlot, and I'm going to stamp my sentiment. I have done some other leaves here. There's others in there. It's the same process as what I just showed you, and I have them already done because this one needs to dry just a little bit for us to build our card. But I wanted to take the Wishing You Well sentiment, and I'm going to stamp that. Then all our stamping's done on this paper. And actually, this is too big. So let me pull out my little Stampin' trimmer here.
Ooh.
I have another reason. I want to do about 3/4 of an inch on here. So I'll do, maybe I'll do it this side then.
Ooh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, this thing is slick. My girlfriend has prepared for like 3 classes using this, and the blade has been sharp every time, so pretty excited about that. Okay, so here I have a 3/4 inch. I have no idea how long it is because I never measure that. I just cut it as I go. I want my stamp pad under this because it's a photopolymer. So Wishing You Well. In Mary Merlot. This goes in here. Okay, let's build our card up. And I want some twine too. I find myself, and everybody has their own method. I must have time to open a new box of dimensionals.
Dimensionals or glue dots?
Glue dots, sorry. Yeah, glad you're here tonight. You have really been a good assistant.
I have. I've been pointing things out.
I might have to give you a Scooby snack.
Ooh. I don't see them.
Yeah, I'll get you some. You hold on, mister. I don't need you nomming on my show. Nom, nom, nom. So let's start gluing these down. And I like to kind of lay them out first and see what I have, where I have. I also kind of like to bend them up a little bit because leaves are not flat.
Leaves are not flat.
So let's just crinkle this up. Let's get it going kind of all different directions so that it's looking kind of gnarly, like it's dried up. And by the way, our leaves started turning here. Very pretty.
Yeah, we just get a good frost and they'll all fall off the tree.
So let's see. I'm kind of liking that. And then maybe I'll have this little one coming out back there. And this one. You see what I'm doing? I kind of figure out, I kind of map out the colors and where I'm going. So I like that. Then I come in, and I'm a glue dotter. You don't have to be a glue dotter. I just am. I'm going to have those there. You could actually glue them down, but I like to have them kind of sticking up a little bit. And maybe I want this one more like that and overlapping a little bit. Glue dots stick really well. Isn't this pretty?
It is. I like
These
it.
colors, I would have never picked this color combination. And I just It's so gorgeous. You know, I'm doing this as a wishing you well, but this is a really nice masculine feel to it too. So this could be for, oh, here was my glue dots. Well, I was close to being.
Could be like a Thanksgiving card too.
Oh yeah, that's what this, I mean, you could have it say come gather. I want to wait and see where I'm going to put my wishing you well. So I want a little extra here. So let's do I'm going to trim this down just a smidge. Smidge is a technical word. I'm going to trim it down a smidge more. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and pull out, you can use the triple banner punch. This for me, with my arthritic hands, works really well, so I use it. This is the tailored tag punch. And I'm going to go ahead and make a flag ending here. Ta-da!
Ta-da!
Okay, so I'm thinking I'm going to do something like that. Okay, gotta have dimensionals. Life is good when you can make things three-dimensional, right? So we'll stick some of these on here. Let's see, do I have that? Yeah, I think I like that quite a bit. Overkill, Joy, overkill. I think I'm going to sneak that one on too.
Wow.
Isn't it pretty? Am I on camera okay?
Sure.
Okay. So let's go in here. Now I need to decide, and I do think I want that there. Right underneath of this. Maybe kind of overlapping there. There we go. Okay. Now, I want to make a bow, but I want to do it in this linen thread. I'm just kind of, it's rolled out, so I'm just kind of pulling it to make it a little bit smoother. And I want, I make some fairly good size. So let's see. I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 inches, maybe 8 inches. I think I can do it with an 8. I'm going to cut 3 8-inch strips. Have there been any questions? You're so quiet today. You must be tired.
I am, and no.
And no, okay. And then I'm just going to make a bow like I'd tie my shoe.
With 3 of them?
With 3 of them, yes.
That's probably easier than the one. A little bit
And
thicker.
it's a little bit thicker. Then I can kind of trim it down how I want and get it to the size that I want. But I'm going to do 3 because I want just a little bit of a look. And I'm going to take a glue dot again. And I'm just going to kind of fold it over and make a little glue booger. That's my technical term for it. You like that?
Glue burger?
A glue booger? Yeah. And then I'm going to glue it like this onto my project. And I'm going to trim these down. And I don't care that they're at different lengths. In fact, I kind of like it. So I'm going to trim these down. Do you ever know if Franklin said hello back?
I don't think so.
Or Colton?
Haven't seen.
Okay. And then I'm going to fan these out just a hair because I can. And it makes just kind of some dimension in there.
Makes it look more manly.
I just think it's pretty. So let me stand up so you guys can see. There's a lot of detail in this. It's absolutely gorgeous, I think.
Mm-hmm.
You guys like? Throw me some hearts if you like it.
Oh, you should see them over there. They're just flowing all over.
Are they? Awesome. I appreciate it. So here's both cards. Now, I decided to throw some product in tonight for our drawing, Bill.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And you guys understand that spritzing, I'm going to show you this is dried out now. So you get that nice deep layering of color. Let's see if I can get that in focus compared to the other one. So it's just a really cool technique to add a little more dimension to your projects. So these are the two that I've done. And if there's any questions, all you have to do is shoot me a message. Please share my video. I would really appreciate that. And if you want to own any of these products, you definitely can. All you have to do is go to my online store. I have a button at the top of Facebook that says Shop Now. So, are you ready?
Yeah, let's draw. Woo-hoo.
Okay, he's getting me the ticket bag. All right. Thank you for the shares last week, by the way. There was a lot. Please understand that if your privacy settings don't have yourself as visual, I don't get to see that you shared. So, okay. You ready? Reach it on in there.
Who is it? Ooh, a new name. Gloria Zeffs.
What is it? Gloria Zeffs. Okay, Gloria, I do not know you, and I don't believe I've ever had you win before. Thank you so much for sharing my video. I did have a lot of new people last week, and I do appreciate that. If you could just leave me a message here on Facebook, your address, you have not only won these cards, but where did it go, Bill?
I don't know.
This week, I'm adding in a clear faceted gems, a package of clear faceted gems. These go great in our daisy punch as the middle. They're very pretty. We have them in clear.
Oh, those are the ones you can paint.
And you can. If you have our blends, you can paint them to whatever color you want. But these go really pretty in our daisy punch. So I'm adding that with it. So just get me your address so that I can get these sent out to you. And I appreciate you guys stopping by tonight. I hope you have a great evening, and I will see you next week. Next week we're doing a Christmas. I've got kind of a specialty. It's a gift card. How did I say it? A gift card gift bag.
Ooh.
Yeah, with a really cute Christmas card. So stop on by next week and see how to do that. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.